Hello everybody, Lorraine Murray here from Feel Good Therapies. So today we're going to do a little meditation with the sacral energy centre. Last week we did the root, and the idea behind the sacral energy centre is that it's our seat of energy to do with all relationships, to do with our roles in those relationships, what we've learned growing up. It holds the energy of guilt and shame, but it can also hold the energy of joy and creativity and our sexuality as well. So it has a great potential of fun and playfulness and creativity that can come into the sacral chakra. So what we'll do is maybe just kind of chat through a few things first of all that you may wish to try, and then I'll do a really short kind of mindfulness meditation with the sacral chakra. So movement is really good for the sacral chakra. So anything that's movement of a playful nature. So it could be dancing, wonderful for the sacral chakra. It could be Zumba, which is a form of dancing to music as well. Even rotating your hips, like belly dancing, wonderful for the sacral chakra. Just helping to move the energy that's maybe a little bit stuck there or feels a little bit kind of stagnant. And the sacral chakra holds the energy of our emotions as well, so it has a strong link with water and anything to do with fluid. So we can use that visual imagery sometimes in our meditations to really help kind of clear the sacral chakra. So if we want to think about also the colour of the sacral chakra, which is the colour orange. Orange is a very joyful, very bright colour. If you're uncomfortable with the colour orange, think about what's going on with your sacral chakra. If you're very comfortable with it, then it means something is going on with the sacral chakra too, in a positive way. And I've noticed I've been really drawn to the colour orange in the last 6 months or so. I even have an orange handbag, so maybe it's to do with my creativity, my playfulness, the more and more that I'm doing the work of teaching people to teach good meditation, which is a very playful and enjoyable experience. So when we start to tap into the sacral chakra, we allow ourselves the freedom to be more playful, have more fun, life not to be taken too seriously, because it's appreciating art, it's about appreciating dance that you might go and see, all other ways to kind of nurture the energy of the sacral chakra. But we'll do a short meditation now just to give you an opportunity to kind of bring it a little bit more into balance. So if you'd like to just close your eyes and just focus on your breath, and then just notice how your body's feeling just now. Maybe just bring your awareness to your breath and your body together so that you can notice the relationship between them. Is the body moving quite freely with the breath, or is it quite stuck? And just by noticing, sometimes it starts to change things for us. So it gives us the opportunity to deepen the breath, lengthen the breath. And you may wish to just notice, by taking your attention to the space just below your belly button, just this part of your body, how that feels today. Does your lower back feel a little bit stiff, or your hips, or your pelvis? Does it feel a little bit tight? And if you can, just invite your breath into that part of your body and give your hips permission to just sink into the chair a little bit more, or just to relax in any way that they can. And I like to imagine either a ball of orange light or an orange flower in the sacral chakra. And with each breath, I invite that breath into the flower or into the ball of orange light. As I breathe into the flower opens its petals more and more. As I breathe into the ball of orange light, it becomes a little bit clearer, brighter and stronger. And I just want you to imagine that you're filling this part of your body with the energy of that colour, the colour orange. Just expanding it with each breath so that all the muscles and bones, all the organs here are saturated with that flow of orange energy. Maybe certain thoughts and feelings will come up as you do that, and that's okay. Just paying attention to it, just observing. And then I want you to think about all the relationships that you have in your life. It may be the relationship as a daughter or a son, as a mother or a father, as a friend, as a sister or a brother. All these different relationships, all the energy of those relationships within your sacral chakra. I want you to imagine that the orange light becomes like orange water, like an orange waterfall, and it's washing down, flowing around, flowing through all those relationships, the energy of those relationships, cleansing and clearing, balancing and healing. Just again and again with each breath, just imagine all the different relationships just being underneath this orange waterfall of light, and it just flows through and around everybody that you're connected to through your sacral chakra. And just notice any thoughts or any feelings that come up. Just observe them, but then let them go. And then also just think about the relationship you have with yourself. Maybe yourself at different ages, when you were younger, maybe even the thought of when you're older. All those different relationships that you'll have with yourself every time you look in the mirror. And I want you to imagine all those relationships are also underneath that waterfall of orange light, just being totally submerged and cleansed and cleared. And just pay attention to anything in your body, and your thoughts and your feelings. Just notice how your hips feel now, how your lower back feels now, how your pelvis feels now. And then just very gently let the image or the feeling of that orange light just dissolve from your awareness. Come back to your breath. Just enjoy each in and out breath as it guides you back into your body, where your hands and fingers are, your feet and your toes. And then, in your own time, you can think about opening your eyes, stretching, taking a drink of water. So that's a really short meditation, but it's quite a powerful one. So that might be something that you would like to try and maybe do repeatedly, and even write down what came up for you, because it's always quite interesting when you start to look and feel. You'll feel changes in your body and all sorts of levels. It's very interesting. The other thing I just wanted to mention is that, as I said, movement is a really good way to balance the sacral chakra. So dancing around your house to your favourite music, but even moving the hips in a figure of 8 fashion. So moving in a figure of 8 is a really good way, as I may try and demonstrate now. So moving our hips in a figure of 8. That's my playfulness side coming out there. So trying that and doing that, even when you're brushing your teeth, whatever you're doing, just to try and loosen up the energy around this part of your body, maybe before you do that meditation. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed taking you through this, and just have a wonderful day. Bye for now.